Yoga for Healing, Part 2 on this bitch. Part 2. Let's get it. Do 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 do. In case they didn't hear them trumpets, you are tapped into your intuition. You already know who this person is. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Give us more information on this heifer. They mock you when they feel jealousy toward you. I've been sharing this story, and all of a sudden today, bitch, with your amethyst bracelet on, yeah, I'm calling that shit. Come on. Acting all unintentional. They don't realize they are sending you the evil eye. Words and actions. They're trying to act as though they don't know, while secretly jealous and hating on your romantic relationships because a wannabe emperor went to a fake-ass reader. And then all them bitches wanted to be you. You saw them. Start covering their heads certain ways. Start wearing certain jewelry all of a sudden. Because they missed their opportunity. But they've been steady, just reckless as fuck. Reckless. I'd say reckless. They don't like the turn of that wheel. Lavender Sage, didn't I just say? And hasn't it been coming out for those subscribers that are the real divine ones that know what I've been talking about? There's the tiger's eye. The evil eye is what kept wanting to come out. Because it looks like them bitches got scratched up. They thought it would help ground them, just as the amethyst would help amplify their abilities and their protection. Maybe help with their psychic persuasion, that love energy. We just recently talked about that. They're trying to recover because they're fucking loser cockroach vampire. Whatever disguise they wear, it's wearing off. They're excessively demanding our attention. And now they're crying, boo-hoo, look at what they said about me. Trying to play on your empathy and your sympathy, pimping it out. Didn't I call that shit out? 333-888-777-666. All those numbers, however they resonate with you, as far as your ancestors saying. Confirmation. The cycle has completed. The wheel has turned. The horns have been sound. Judgment, justice is here. The towers are falling and they're crying. Boo-hoo. Woe is me. Help me. They're talking about me, and I did this, and I did that. They can't stand to see you shine. It's not your closest friends that hold grudges against you because you've been in isolation. You are very careful with your energy and who you are around. So that facade wore out. So now they want to go tit for tat. You did that to me. No, she did this to me. And they're both evil witches. The person causing you negative energy is a fire sign. Someone that cannot control that fire that's been coming out in the reeds so much. That fire energy that they can't control, and they want ours. Beware of anyone from the past wanting to enter back into your life. They will play victim once they know they're losing. And wasn't that called out months ago that these hoes would be playing victim? Well, we all know the divine ones are celebrating. We're not out here saying, look at what they did. Look at what happened to me. Boo-hoo. They hate me 'cause I'm pretty. They hate me 'cause I'm smart. Bitch, please. They are constantly trying to convince people that they are this, and they are that, and they are this, and they are that. They have to do all the talking. But look at how much we've learned. They're not wanting to accept. They're done. They're not wanting to accept. They're done. Unexplained body welts and bruises and scratches. They know where that shit's coming from because they're toxic. Be careful not to overindulge yourself now out there. You toxic haters that like to overindulge in your shrooms, in your meth, in your coke and crack and all that stuff. Because you have no real connection. No true divinity. Only a big clown with a big fat nose. The person causing negative energy is also an earth sign. Fire and earth. Those are the two that keep coming out the most. Is that a coincidence? No. Judgment has been called. And just because you're an earth sign, or just because you're a fire sign, or just because you're a water or an air sign, this negative energy has nothing to do with you except for you being on the other side of this energy, being on the polar opposite of being in their south node and being a hater. Zodiac have nothing to do with that, but the planetary and their lack of control of their energy does. And they don't like for us to know that. See, this rearrangement that's been occurring, that we keep on telling these stupid assholes, keep on going off that calendar. Keep on thinking you can dictate. Keep on thinking that you can rule things while doing your drugs and taking pregnancy tests, not knowing who the daddy is. Yeah, you hoes that are depressed because of these tests. And these tests that you can't pass on these missions. Because you chose to be evil instead of work on yourself. What I'm saying right now is nothing new. Nothing new that I've said for the past month or 2 or 3 or even the past year. Only difference now is we're zoomed in on you demons that are trying hard to burn the evidence of all this work you've put in. Because you're upset, because you have no protection and nothing's helping. So the last thing you have is this last-ditch effort of, look at me, woe is me, pity party me. And you had to invent that for it to happen, because ain't nobody giving you 2 fucks at all. Show us the receipts, baby. Show us. Show us the receipts. Huh? Show us. Show us. Timestamp dated, all that. I do. Huh? And you're envious and insecure. We know. And you're caught. We know. Because you're toxic. We know. Your fantasy of you trying to fulfill it with your little sex shop ways. All your spell work. Now wanting to be the sex shop worker with a good body, stank coochie, ugly face, stank wig, stank breath. Oh, let's see it without clothes on. Huh? You got it like that. Let's see it. Come on, girl. Come on. They don't use protection. They have no protection. Protection, reverse. Sexual protection, reverse. They have no protection. They don't have us. That's what they don't have. That's the protection. This is what they were trying to claim as theirs. You stupid, vampiric, deadbeat hoes. Look at your face. Look at you. Just look at you. Trying to fulfill these fantasies, thinking that you're keeping this shit private. Nope. I got a big mouth. And when it pertains to my business, I don't do toxic bullshit. When you overstep your boundaries, when you want to insult my emotional intelligence, my spiritual rank, and my authority, bitch, I call it out. Show me the receipts. I do. You want to take something that belongs to you? Don't you have receipts for everything? Don't ya? Don't ya? That ain't working for ya. Nope. No kind of appeal. Because we already know the tea. You're envious. You're insecure. You're red witch bitches that are promiscuous. I take your man type energy that ain't got shit. And we're watching the show go down as you try to make up drama for each other to try to make this shit stick. That shit's kicked to the curb. Just like this toxic energy. See, it's not a game when they're playing for their lives in a destiny swap and it's blood for blood. And they're not getting mine. And this bitch still thinks she can come. Well, come on. Because you're not fucking with my emotional intelligence and you're not claiming what's mine as yours. And you're falling apart. We see it. We see it. So we're gonna sit back, chill, and watch the rest of the shit show go down because we're already knowing the tea. And that's part of a caution that we are guided to take. That's why it's coming out. It's already out. I already got the memo. I'm just sharing the message. They hate nothing about us because there is nothing to hate. They want to be us. They're still trying to manipulate. Playing the victim now. Remember, go back in the videos. The receipts are there. The cards have already come out that they would come out playing victim. And what do we have now? A show that they presented. Bravo. But I call bullshit. It's not private. How the two of you are working together and you're both depressed. You two been hooking up. Finding pleasure in this shit. Well, we're just watching it go down. What else are we watching go down, Holy Spirit? Well, they're seeing you're not doing drugs. And they can't expect a new beginning. You check in with yourself, and they're being guided, and they have been guided to check themselves. They haven't been checking their grades properly. We're already knowing the tea. We see this projection while they're playing and trying to pimp out our energy. Playing the victim. Wanting our empathy and our sympathy. Trying to pimp us out of it. Playing on our emotional intelligence. And we already know. We've already been cautioned. We threw that shit in the trash. They are knowing that they fucked up. And they're depressed, overwhelmed, destroyed, falling to pieces over these pleasures that they were seeking. And now everyone gets to watch this show explode. It's been coming out in the reads that we will see their karma. How do you think that's going to be? Because they're false ass readers projecting false energy that's being called out. Pay attention. We've been guided. We know about this jealous hoe and the rest of their crew.